Oh,
Where?
well, we had the best
I know.
kid life,
Yeah.
childhood.
Kids, we had the best
I
kid
was
life.
like, there's a word for that.
So yeah, we grew up in Canberra.
Where's my dictionary?
Oh, we lost it. So Canberra.
But moving on to your next question, Gareth, about the body image stuff
yeah.
and like the journey of that. I mean, far out. That has been. We talk about this all the time, like how big this has been and is still part of our journey, because we talk about it, of our experiences and the things that we did to get through it. Where do we even begin with that?
Well, I think, like, firstly, it's crazy that, like, you know, as like an 11-year-old, I don't know how old I was, like, you know, you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking, no, I'm not pretty enough. I don't look like that. I'm too fat. I'm too this. Like, it actually is, like, kind of mind-blowing. And to think now that it's probably starting even younger. Actually, it's definitely starting
like,
even
we
younger.
know it is. We have,
like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, 6-year-old
Yeah.
girls and probably boys as well who think like this now.
yeah, I think that we owe it to ourselves to live our most amazing life possible, because this is it. Like, we get put, like, we're a freaking miracle that we're on this planet. Like, so much conspired to make me, to make you, to make each of us happen on this planet. And I think that we owe it not only to ourselves but to the universe to go and do something with that.
I think we kind of get lost in the idea that's not real, that we have this infinite time ahead of us.
Yeah.
But when there's no time, and it's like, you know, like, we think we can wait till, like, I'm ready. I can wait till I've done this before I take this risk. But it's like, far out, like, everything could go like tomorrow. So
responsibility, like having to manage our time at such a young age and be like, oh, like, we need to be at work at 5 o'clock on a Friday night instead of hanging out with our friends, and like allocating that time. And it taught us drive, like, and persistence and commitment, like, all of those things.
And just communicating with people, like, probably the skill we all need.
With strangers,
like how to someone.
To be like, hi, and have a conversation that isn't awkward. There was moments where we would go to a spin class, a 45-minute spin class, and not drink a centimeter of water, because we wanted to weigh ourselves, run home, weigh ourselves, get on the scales and look at the scales and be like, I lost 0.5 of a kilo this week. That's what it was. Like, that's the kind of level of obsession this was. It was like jumping on the scales and feeling the only way we would ever get an ounce of, like, spark was if the number had gotten lower.
And I think the scary thing was like, this wasn't like, this was just for life goals. Like, this wasn't for, we weren't training for anything. Like not like really old people. I don't want to be mean. Like, the old people. And
like Craig's old.
Not that old.
Just at Emma and Mum, like, the people closest to me, like, I was very easily would lash out and snap. And I mean, they always say that anger is just that hidden, bottled up sadness, and it's just that I could take it out on these people because I knew that they would love me no matter what. So that's what mine was. And it was like, because I would go to school and I would put on this front of being the happy, confident person, and that's just who I was. And people, like, you look at my school reports, Carla is very enthusiastic. Carla always has a smile on her face. Carla is this. Like, I was always like that. But then deep inside, like, I just didn't love myself, and I didn't really know who I truly was, and I just felt like I was putting on a show.
But then also, I think, like, on this happiness topic, I think it's really important that we don't go to the other side where it's like you pretend to be happy and, like, you cover your feelings, because that can be like a whole other thing that you kind of, another problem that you create. I think ignoring our feelings is not the right thing to do. So, like, when you are sad, like, feel the sadness, feel the negativity, let it, like, feel it and let it go. And hopefully let it go fast. But sometimes it hangs around because bad stuff happens, unfortunately, to everyone. That's life.